If you're running a D2C brand, you know your warehouse can feel like one of two things. It's either the beating heart of your business, or it's the source of all your chaos. So today, we're going to build an actionable playbook to get you from that chaos to total control. And this quote, man, it just captures the central problem every D2C brand is wrestling with right now. The pressure for lightning-fast, 10-minute delivery is huge, but that whole growth at all costs era, it's over. Profitability, right down to the individual store, that's the name of the game now. And that right there brings us to the big question for this whole explainer. How do you give customers the speed they demand without, going broke in the process? It feels like this impossible paradox. But here's the thing, it's not. It's a math problem, and it has a clear solution. Okay, so before we jump into the playbook, we've got to get real about the brutal economics at play here. Let's really dig into the true cost of promising that near-instant delivery. I mean, check this out. The whole model is so fragile. The data shows that if your average order slips below about 400 rupees, the cost of delivery just completely eats your margin. Gone. And to make a dark store in a city center work, you need insane volume. We're talking over 1,000 orders every single day. So for a lot of these companies, the real money isn't even in selling you stuff. It's in selling ad space to other brands. All right, so knowing you're walking that financial tightrope, how do you build an operation that's not just fast, but also smart and efficient? Well, you need a map. Not some vague idea, but a clear, step-by-step guide to get you from where you are now to where you need to be. And here it is. This is what we call the warehouse maturity model. Think of it like a roadmap for leveling up your operations. And look, this isn't about blowing everything up and starting from scratch. It's a phased approach that lets you upgrade and get better without bringing your whole business to a halt. And this slide just lays out the journey perfectly. You start by just getting a handle on things. Basic control, basic visibility. Then you connect your teams so they can work smarter, not harder. Only then, once that's solid, do you start looking at automation. And the end goal? A predictive operation that runs itself. It's a totally logical path. So just take a second and look at this. Be honest. Are you still fighting just to get foundational control? Or are you maybe stuck trying to connect your workflows? Knowing exactly where you are on this map is the most important first step you can take. Okay, so before you take a single step on that map, you're going to need a compass, right? Because you can't improve what you don't measure. A simple, really powerful KPI dashboard is going to tell you where you are, where you're headed, and when you've actually made it. This is it. This is your starting dashboard. Forget all the other vanity metrics. These three are your North Star. Order picking accuracy. Are you sending people the right stuff? Inventory count accuracy. Does your website actually know what's on your shelves? And dock to stock time. How fast can you get that new box of inventory ready to sell? The targets on the right show you what the best in the world are doing. Now for stage one, the foundation. Getting this piece right makes everything that comes after it so much easier. So the whole goal here is to focus on what gives you the most control the fastest. Okay, phase one is all about one thing. Just one thing. Giving every single physical item in your warehouse a digital identity. You have to bridge that gap between the physical world of boxes and the digital world of your system so you can track every single move in real time. So how do you do that? It's not magic. It's this little guy right here, a simple handheld scanner. I'm telling you, swapping out your paper pick lists and your manual spreadsheets for barcode scanning, it's the single most powerful, game-changing move you can make to get rid of errors and see what's actually happening. And boom, the transformation is immediate. Just look at the difference. You go from guessing where your inventory is to knowing. You go from high error rates to over 99% accuracy. You stop reacting to problems and you start proactively preventing them. It's a complete shift. A basic warehouse management system, or WMS, gives you these superpowers on day one. It'll tell you to put your best sellers right near the packing station to save time. It makes sure you sell older stock first. First in, first out, so stuff doesn't expire on the shelf. And it automatically tells you when you're running low on something popular. Okay, once you've got that foundational control, that's when the big, shiny question always pops up. Robots. So, is it time for robots? This is probably one of the biggest calls you'll make, and you absolutely cannot base it on hype. But here's the absolute key. Automation isn't a magic bullet. It's a financial decision. I'll say that again. It's a financial decision first, not a technology one. It's not about getting cool robots, it's about getting a return on your investment. And thankfully, there's a simple formula to figure that out. And here's the formula to do it. It's called the payback period. It's just the total cost to get the system up and running divided by the money you'll save or make from it each year. Simple, right? Well, yeah, but the devil's in the details, especially when you're calculating those numbers. And this is where everybody gets it wrong. They just look at the sticker price on the robot. But you have to include the cost of integrating it, the engineering, the downtime while you get it up to speed, plus ongoing maintenance. That $350,000 machine, yeah, that can easily turn into a $500,000 project when you add it all up. So here's your reality check. A good project, a successful one, usually pays for itself in about 12 to 24 months. This is your gut check. If your spreadsheet is telling you it's going to be 8 or 9 months, you probably missed something. You need to go back and double check your costs. Seriously. Look, it all boils down to this one core idea. Master the fundamentals first. Get your processes dialed in with scanners and a good WMS. Squeeze every last drop of efficiency out of the shelves and the people you have before you even think about investing in the robots of the future. So as we're wrapping up here, I want to leave you with this idea. This whole journey from chaos to control, it's not about waking up tomorrow in a perfect, fully automated warehouse. It's about making small, smart, measurable improvements, week after week. The goal is progress this week. So I'm going to leave you with a question, a challenge, really. Look back at that day one dashboard. What's the one metric, the first metric, that you are going to attack? Is it your picking accuracy? Is it your inventory count? Pick one, just one, and start your journey there.